Hey everybody, welcome to the Geekdom. Today I am going to do a book review on The Blade Itself by Abercrombie, and it is book 1 out of 3. So this is the first law, and I don't have the other two, so that's kind of disappointing because I actually really like this book, and I have to go see if my friend who kind of lives far away to get the other ones, and I don't know if that's going to be possible anytime soon. So it sucks when you pick up a really good book and you don't have the continuing books to follow. Anyways, basically this book was really simple and solid, you know. It wasn't the best book I ever read because I do like when things get complex and it's done right. However, this remained simple, yet it was really solid and I felt like it was handled really well. I feel like any loose ends that we had are probably going to be tied up towards the end, at least I hope they are. One of my favorite things he does with his writing is he doesn't tell you everything. He doesn't just like lay out everything on the table like blah. It's like he'll like let you make your own inferences. He'll let you kind of assume things and figure things out yourself. And I think that's more fun, and I really like that about Abercrombie. He does it frequently, so it's really interesting. He uses the same tactic each time, so it's kind of like, okay, I know what he's doing here. So that's kind of like, but whatever. What's interesting about his book is that he also makes a lot of character progress. His characters will start out very specific, and yet over time they will start to grow. Since this is book 1, I like how they all didn't just like grow from what they were originally to what I assume they're going to be in the future. They slowly grow. It's not like unrealistically, oh, I had a revelation and now I'm forever changed. No, they're slowly going through their problems. They're slowly figuring out what's best for them as individuals, and I really like that. I can't remember anything too negative about this other than, you know, it's not exactly the best. It's not exactly the most interesting and most intriguing and captivating. I just remember it just being solid, and that's as best as I can put it. It's a really solid book. And I like how they had like all this political thing going on, and it's so cheesy. The way their society in the main city that we spend the most time in, it's really cheesy, yet it reflects American society and probably a lot of other societies with like all that superficial nonsense, and you know, the way the nobles and the merchants and everyone acts. It's like so simple and it's almost cheesy, and like some of it's just so outrageous where you're just like, oh my god, that is just, I don't know, cheesy. That's what I say, cheesy. And yet it works and I really like it. It's like satire. And so basically all our point of views, we get multiple point of views from different characters. They all end up coming together and meeting. So it's not like George R. R. Martin where they're all over the world, they're put all over the place. No, they're all meeting eventually, and really we get like specific areas where we are focusing, so it doesn't really feel like a world. It's pretty basic where we're staying in the same basic area. So like I said, that's what makes it simple, yet sometimes that's what we need. Being complex is very difficult for writers to do, and I've seen it messed up so many times, and this is just like a breath of fresh air after a lot of fails that I've gone through with reading. I've read like books, and there's only been a couple times where I absolutely could not continue reading, but they did everything solidly, and I think it's really interesting to pick up, and I don't think you can go too wrong with this book. Of course, everyone has their specific tastes, and they can, like or dislike this book as they will, but I do suggest checking it out, looking it up maybe, and seeing if it is something you will like to read. I'm so upset that I don't have the follow-up books, and it might take me a while to get them, but hopefully I do eventually. And that's that. Thank you for your time. Bye.